Hunter 2638, yeah, up the Kirky Center right now. Hunter 2638, ready to contact, 900 miles east of the Blythe Orc, level 350, this would be the Hyder 1. Phoenix is landing west, the Phoenix altimeter 2976.
Alright.
2638, roger. Just confirming you got copied to descend via the Hyder 1. Phoenix is landing west, the Phoenix altimeter 2976.
Oh yeah, my apologies there. The mic's all cutting out. Yep, we've got the descend via the Hyder 1, landing runway 26 with the altimeter 2976 for Frontier 2638.
PI 24807, just confirming you're descending via the Coulter.
Alright guys,
correct?
I think this is working. Someone please tell me how it sounds. I don't even know anymore, it's so messed up.
American 1214, leave my airspace radar service, terminate change of airspace because you approved it.
We're going to go and start a descent, guys. So we're going to do this. Manage speed coming in. There we go, set that back. Alright, hopefully we've got this sorted for the rest of descent down, and hopefully this will allow us to continue on to San Diego, because if the audio gets messed up again, I'm going to just have to figure out what it is offline. And I don't mind taking the time to do that, but I was really hoping that this could be a rather normal stream tonight. Go and arm the seatbelt signs. Alright, so we've got our altimeter in, we're getting our landing information in now. 25 left. Alright, so we got our entry data plugged in, now we just need to go take the charts up here. Will be 2.5 left. Minimums are 13.26. Alright, I'm just going to double check my audio here again, because that's all I can do at this point.
Yeah, 2407 advising we have ADS information. Bravo, expect the RNAV to the runway 21.
We have Bravo and we'll expect Zulu 21 United 2407.
Alright, so hopefully audio's going good there. I genuinely don't know what happened, if there was an update to FS or OBS or something. Something ended up having a heart attack somewhere in the middle of this, and I didn't have audio for half the stream, which is really sad. But we have that solved now. Landing. We're back on the path for the descent, so that's good there. Phoenix in the distance. I-10 freeway going along there, and then it wraps around into there, back in and out. Well, like I said, I think we got it fixed, so I am excited for the flight over to Phoenix or San Diego. That'll be fun. And that's how we'll wrap up the night. We'll wrap up in San Diego, so there won't be a recording into Phoenix. And if I remember, / if I'm not exhausted, we'll do a recording into Phoenix, or in San Diego. So we are expected at between 940 and 950. We're expected on the ground at 940 and indicated 950, basically. It's not too bad there. Passing 200. Let's take a look outside.
Flight 2638, did you want 25 left or runway 26?
We'll go and take the 25 left for Frontier Flight 2638.
Frontier Flight 2638, descend and maintain 6,000, expect the vector's visual approach runway 25 left.
And descend and maintain 6,000, we'll expect the visual approach runway 25 left, Frontier Flight 2638.
American 1744 advise you have 8 information. Bravo expect vectors. Visual approach runway 26 is sun maintain 6000.
We'll grab the weather and Delta 6000. Expect coordinate 26, American 1744.
American 1230 advise you have Bravo expect visual 26 is sun maintain 10,000.
Alright, so now the audio sounds pretty solid. Like I said, I'm gonna have to keep it in my head tomorrow when I stream to like just double check, make sure. We're gonna go and pop this out, 2976. Pop this out, 2976. And we will be expecting the radar vectors in for 25 left. We'll be looking for gate Foxtrot 3. An hour and 14 minutes in air. And as we pass below 18,000 feet,
Yeah, 2407 Charles Taco at or above 10,000. Cleared R9 Zulu runway 21 approach.
Pass Taco out above 10,000, clear ILS 21 approach. I mean, on net 21 approach, United 2407.
and descend at 18,000. Barometer is 2976, 2976, check and check. Your flaps full. Approach speed is
American 1230 on
145.
1230.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard my last expect E visual runway 26. Advise we have 80 information Bravo.
Information Bravo, runway 26, American 1230.
240411, standard miles, view at 080. 18 degrees. Yeah, pretty standard stuff.
American 1744, depart Birdie, heading 330 vectors, final approach course.
Alright, Birdie, 330, American 1744.
Aren't these technically icing conditions? I feel like yes, these are technically icing conditions.
Albuquerque Center,
But we're descending through them
UPS
fast
920
enough.
Heavy. We are on the south ramp at Phoenix, ready to taxi with Bravo on board.
UPS 920 heavy Albuquerque Center, getting runway 25 right taxi via Hotel 4, Foxtrot, cross runway 25 left at Hotel 4.
There's Luke Air
To
Force
holding point
Base.
25 right via Hotel
Pretty
4
sure
Foxtrot, cross 25 left
this
and
is
hold
Goodyear right
UPS
here.
920 Heavy.
Yeah, so Luke Air Force Base, Goodyear, and then I don't know what GU is, but that's the other one we can see over there. Phoenix should be like right in front of us. Yeah, it's like right, there's the mountain, so it's like right, there's the town, like right there. Yeah, that's Phoenix right there. Right in that center. We'll definitely feel it, because, you know, this airport is designed by very questionable individuals. Hashtag cannot wait for my flight beam scenery.
American 513, leave my airspace, ready to service terminate, change advisor, disapprove, you have a good night. further service terminating change advisor can see approved. Good night.
513, we'll see you, man. Take it easy.
You look at all those airports down there. That's an Air Force base and 2 other schools for training future pilots of the... well, of whatever they want to be honest. I don't know what they're choosing to be, but that's what it is. Coming up onto our first speed restriction, 250.
Frontier Flight 2638, depart Lemoyne heading 080, vectors final approach course.
And we'll depart Lemoyne heading 080, vectors for the final approach core United, or Frontier Flight 2638.
Frontier Flight 2630, just confirming you're heading down to 6,000, correct?
Correct, we're descending 6,000 for Frontier 2638. Here, we'll open descend. It sounds like this guy kind of wants to just push us
United
in.
2407, wind 200 at 8, runway 21, clear to land. American 1744, just to maintain 4,000.
4,000 for 1734.
What's this mountain ahead of us? Because we do have a forced restriction.
American 1230, just to maintain 6,000.
Pretty sure that was Phoenix loading
6,000.
in. Go ahead and throw the wing lights on. So for anyone who has the luxury of sitting on the wings. Below 9,000. I gotta flip this on real fast, just so I can see something. Yeah, I see why they're calling this an open beta for the Navigraph VATSIM app, because this shit is crashing. I've never had this app crash this much in my life. Speed 210, speed brake to full. First set of flaps coming in. Gorgeous. Go ahead and bring these out so they're at least ready to go. That back in.
American 1230, just to maintain 5,000, final reach 5,000, reduce speed to 180.
17, 5,000 and 5,000, speed to 180, or 1230.
American 1744, turn left heading 290, and the turn to airport will be after 12 o'clock, about 20 miles before we hit the field.
After 290, we're at the field inside, American 1744.
American 1745, I'm sorry, you broke in your last. Did you say you had the field in sight?
Yeah, I'm at field inside, left turn 290, American
Phoenix
1744.
Sky Harbor Airport off our
American
left-hand
1744,
side.
keep on that heading to join final clear for approach from the 26.
Alright, 290 all the way to final, enjoy the visual for 26, American 1744.
American 1230, turn left heading 170.
I'm not turning left 170, or 1230.
UPS 920, 1240 at 11, runway 25 right clear takeoff.
25 right clear for takeoff, UPS 920.
Can't see him, but he's down there. UPS. Wonder what they're in. 767 it says. Make sure we're paying attention to our own flying.
American 1230 airport's off your right hand side. Your 2 o'clock.
If he's down there, I don't see
7
him, that's
miles
for
is
sure.
right at the field.
Airfield's inside American 1230.
American 1230 additional is going to be off here 1 o'clock, 10 miles turning westbound out of 4000 is going to be a Airbus. Report we have that traffic inside. I'm sorry, it's Boeing 737.
I'm sorry. Oh
I
yeah.
have the traffic in sight. 1 o'clock.
Okay, you'll just turn face the bound behind it, clear visual approach from 26.
Turn behind him. Approach at 26. American 1230.
Frontier flight 2638, descend and maintain 4000.
Descend and maintain 4000, Frontier Flight 2638.
United 24L7, if you want to make the right turn out the end, Foxtrot 8, Foxtrot, Charlie, Alpha to parking, cross runway 8 and runway 12. United 24L7, cross runway 12 and runway 8.
Yeah, maybe the Boeing Heavy just doesn't have his lights on, because I don't know at this point.
American 1744,
There's
wind.
Chandler.
Sorry about that, wind 240 at 11, runway 26, go on.
Entonces la American 1744.
Oh, that's Mesa Gateway. Alright, so we should have someone to beam us in the pattern. There it is, the American 737. All of the stutters coming in now as we arrive into Phoenix.
American 1230, just confirming you're heading back for runway 26. Let's do more lineup for 25 left.
Yeah, heading back to runway 26. Yeah, I went a little bit over.
No worries. UPS 920, ready to contact, say altitude leaving.
UPS 9 to NT is passing 3,300 feet.
UPS 920, thank you, climb 18, flight level 300.
Clementine 300, UPS 920.
Man, that perf is phenomenal. So my guess is once this guy gets a beam us, he's going to make us the left-hand turn.
American 12, correction, American 1230, if you number 2 behind a Boeing 737 on a 4-mile final, wind 240.11, runway 26, clear left.
American 1230.
Frontier flight 2638, turn left heading 350, and the turn airport's going to be off here 10 o'clock, 15 miles, and clear. We have the field in sight.
Left turn 350, and we have the field in sight for Frontier 2638.
Frontier flight 2638, clear visual approach, runway 25 left.
And we're good to visual runway 25 left for Frontier 2638.
Frontier flight 2628. Additional traffic to point out there is going to be off here 11 o'clock and 7 miles westbound out of 4,200 Boeing 737 should be for runway 26.
And Frontier 2638 has the traffic in sight off our left-hand side. Thanks.
UPS 920, direct harbor.
Direct harbor for UPS 920, thank you.
Go and get the backup ILSs on. Going to be turning the runway 25. 16-mile final. We'll bring the speed in once we get a little closer. There's the traffic in front of us. Runways in sight. 2625 right, 25 left. Hopefully this isn't too shallow of a course to grab the localizer. I'm going to sharpen it up another few degrees.
Frontier Flight 2638, 124.011, runway 25 left, clear 2 land.
And clear to land, runway 25 left, Frontier Flight 2638. Okay, localizer is captured. Go and arm the approach mode. Go ahead and bring it back 180 to 6 DME. We should have plenty of room to be able to stop for speed.
American 1744 left on Bravo 6 if you can make it, safe parking.
Yeah, Bravo 6 and I think we're 22.
Bravo 22?
Yeah.
Alright, left turn on Bravo to parking then.
Bravo to parking, 1744, say good that.
And he did clear us to land, so we'll actually take that. Union's coming up there, but that's no problem now because we are on the descent path. We're on the glide slope, so we can now use our nose flow downwards to keep our speed up while we ride that yellow pole a little bit. Wind's coming in from the left-hand side pretty aggressively, but they switched to coming from our direct quartering left-hand side a few before we land. Going to run through our... We'll turn the lights off for arrival. Run through our landing checklist. ECAM landing Nova blue. Auto brake medium. Thank goodness we ran through this checklist. Seatbelts, minimums, auto brake, minimums, approach checklist complete. ECAM landing no blue, check. Okay. 6 miles, we'll go ahead and bring in final approach speed, flaps 2, gear. Go ahead and throw the taxi light on. Flaps 3 coming in. Flaps full coming in. Full flaps. About to fly right over my own house. There's that wind still coming from 183.
1230, welcome to Phoenix, safe parking.
It's Terminal Bravo. They didn't give me a parking space, but they told me in Bravo.
No worries, I'll file a copy on Bravo to parking today.
There we go. Alright, let's bring this puppy in. We're about 3 miles. It's 2,000 feet. My aircraft. Alright. Wind's pushing us a little bit, so nose dip there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude, the stutters. This scenery, I think they said they optimized it. That's a blatant lie. Along with the other things they did, that's a blatant lie. But wherever. We're not worried about that right now. Passengers screaming around in the cabin a little bit. We're 1 red. Oh man. Oh man, that wind. The wind and the frame rate. Not agreeing with us tonight. Ooh, baby.
Under
Oh,
the
baby. Okay. Okay.
Light
Wow.
slope. Light slope.
Wow.
Light slope.
Whoa. Holy winds.
Light slope. Light slope.
We definitely should have gone around there.
30. 20. Retard.
Okay, whatever that was. Accelerating past 80 knots.
Frontier Flight 2638, welcome to Phoenix. Can you make hotel, or I'm sorry, Gulf 4?
And we should be able to make Gulf 4 off the right-hand side here for Frontier 2638.
Yeah, sorry about that. I spoke to you soon. That's going to be Gulf 3 is the high speed there. Gulf 3, Foxtrot 6, and Echo to parking. Just cross 25 right at Foxtrot 6.
Alright, Golf 3, Foxtrot 6, crossing 25 right, Echo to parking for Frontier Flight 2638. And be advised, it's definitely gusting about 20 to 25 knots there. It's pushing around. It's pretty brutal in the last 500 feet.
I copy, thank you. And confirming you're parking at the D gates, alright?
Foxtrot gates, Terminal 3.
Okay, copy.
Okay, taxi light, turn off light, landing lights off, APU's coming online. That was a landing. The frame rate is so bad here, like the airport's actually gotten worse. They said it got better, I think it's gotten worse. I don't believe them, I'm sorry. Go ahead and recycle our flight directors there. Foxtrot 6 right here. You should be good to go by now. Oops. Oh wow, thank goodness those are auto. Yeah, thank goodness we will be leaving here to go to San Diego. Yes, the auto throttle is indeed off, and while we're actually thinking of other things that need to be off, you need to come off, you need to come off, you need to come off. You need to get stowed. We'll get some dome light back up in here so that I can... She will still have them in the dark for a second here. Let's go and call for our parking stand. We're going to be the Foxtrot gates, Foxtrot 3. No, I know where it is. Does it have Unify? Doesn't, so we'll just do Frontier Airlines. To chrono this awesome. Took away like 10, probably 5 minutes for that. Oh, speaking of another which, you come off. You come off. You come off. You come off. Like I said, guys, once we can gate it in here, we're going to start the deboard process. I'm going to go AFK during that time. I'll pre-file, and then once we get back, we should be able to just plug everything in and go. Go ahead. Foxtrot 3 is there. Our taxi light can come off. Yeah, I cannot wait for a flight beam version of this scenery. Why is there a bunch of Southwest shit over here? Actually taxiing. I knew I shouldn't have turned the second engine off. Alright, brakes up, APU's on, light them up, shut them down. Let the D-board commence. Get those cabin lights on. Get that beacon light off. Get all those off. Get this bright and pretty.
Deboarding requested.
Damn straight it is. Like, the lines here aren't even correct. They just came up with some shit. But either way, guys, welcome to Phoenix. I forgot the flaps down.
Passengers deboarding starting.
And like I said, we're gonna go AFK real fast. My overlay broke as well, which is lovely. Christ.
UPS 920, leave my airspace radar service to remain change advice frequency approved. Good night.
Switching to advisory, many thanks for your services. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye bye.
American 16 Foxtrot, leave my airspace radar service to remain change advice frequency approved.
We're
Good
gonna
night.
close that real fast. Alright guys, I'm gonna hit my intermission real fast. Take a little break. We'll be back. Oh Nelly, we're in the airport. See, and like I told you, they had ULDs in San Francisco and they're unloading here, so it just goes to show you. Anyways, we'll be back. Alright guys, we are back. I just filed my flight plan. There's the 8 cars. I'm making that guy work again. So we're back in here. We're gonna go ahead and get this party started. You know what's actually a really good question? There we go. Do the
Refueling truck
GS648.
is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Alright, Phoenix to San Diego. Fuel on board is below 6,600. We're expecting. So we're expecting double what we have on now.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
Is there like a light I left on? No, there's not. Plus, if this guy came from out of fucking nowhere. Okay, so yeah, even though what I did over there doesn't matter over here, unfortunately. That's what I'm finding out right now.
Fuel truck is in position.
Alright, departure is San Diego.
Please don't
Going
load
to the
aircraft
init
until the fuel
page.
truck arrives and ask to do it.
We didn't unalign the aircraft, we're still in the. We didn't hook up the external power. Is that seriously their ground light? Okay, we'll just use that, I guess, because it's so bright. And for any of you guys who are just tuning in, welcome as we get ready for our second leg over to San Diego International Airport, the infamous single runway airport itself. So that'll be exciting. Altimeter's 2977. Squawk 1515 in the box. And we are cleared via the, sorry, one more second, Frontier Flight 23, Spec 360. I'm just going to assume our cost index is 12 again, obviously. Like, I can check. It's 9 actually, that's crazy. That's not crazy, it's just like, wow, I wasn't expecting it, you know? Oh, this thing is kind of chugging. 2.5 right, shit. Five right, Firebird 1, Mohawk. Lucky One Hogs, Arnav Yankee 27 via Lindy. Yeah, this will be a fun one once we get off the ground and get away from, like, whatever, like, my... You see that delay there? That's, like, I need to get away from this ground, also, me. $20,000 to go.
Aircraft phone, I hear you, 505.
Boarding requested.
Alright, so they gotta run through the boarding process. We do have the APU running. We're running for the full flight. Regardless of what we do, we'll have enough for takeoff and
Or 1225
taxi,
whiskey.
so I'm not too
Start
worried about it.
Yeah, I'm just pressing about ready to taxi.
Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, we have our own push and start here as well, so we'll just straight yoink it back, get out that way. Pretty straightforward. Put that back into standby. And refueling complete. We do not carry animals on this
Passengers
aircraft.
boarding starting.
I think the release called for like 170 passengers or some shit. 177 passengers. Preliminary load sheet also probably calls for 177 passengers total loaded.
This way. Hello. This way.
Yeah, I cannot wait to get away from this airport. This shit actually runs so bad.
May I see your boarding pass? Hello.
Like, I haven't had it that bad before. That was uniquely bad.
This way. Hello. This way, please. This way. Welcome on board. Boarding pass.
Part of my silence, just working on more setting stuff as usual. Waiting for passengers to board. We're at about 118. Feel really excited to get to San Francisco tonight. San Diego, sorry, we just came from San Francisco. Chat, murder this man for his nighttime cockpit lighting setup. This isn't even mine. This is the ground. Yeah, like everything is off here. This is the ground. Look, the dome light's off. Also, I needed you like 2 hours ago when I took off and half of my stream, the audio from my game was non-existent and I was just talking with no game audio. I needed you. Also, that's so funny. We didn't fully put the slats up. How do you do this? Oh, that's definitely not it. Yeah, let's turn the electric pump on, and that should allow us to get the... Yeah, that's bringing the slats in for us now. There we go. And cool. Let's go and turn that back off. I was too busy dealing with the BS that is factions in Hoi 4. No, exactly. So you should have just been sitting in my stream. You, like, literally, like, the perfect reason to sit in my stream. Dude, this airport runs so bad. I can't wait for Flight Beam to release it. Oh my god. And we're in 177 packs. We're just waiting for all these bags to be loaded. Like I said, we just kept the AP running because blatantly I didn't feel like turning it off. Like, it doesn't take long to turn on, but like, I just didn't want to turn it off. Anyways, we'll go back in here, we'll go to planned fuel, minimum fuel for takeoff. 12.892, we'll definitely be at that, because it's not going to be that long of a taxi. We're probably going to single engine taxi as well, and let the other ones start up. I'm actually pretty late. Like, I'm not lazy about this, I just like... I don't not want to get this over with. I've gotten familiar enough with this aircraft that I feel like I can do like manual like pushes and everything else, and not manual pushes, sorry, like single engine starts and do all this other weird stuff at the same time. So I think in this case we do start right engine number 2, and that gives us the PTU pump, and then yeah, right engine we start, and then left engine we taxi while it's starting up, I believe it is. Just get your friends at MK Studios to make it. Well, yeah, except for Flightbeam's already doing it, so like...
Or 122 Whiskey, runway 21 intersection Golf, taxi via Foxtrot Charlie
Go
Golf.
halfway loaded on the cargo. Or at least I have a camera for this. Kayad V2, Denver V2, is that what's happening? I knew Denver V2 was basically guaranteed to be happening because there's a whole concourse missing at the current one. Kayad I still don't have, so I haven't really looked too far into that one. Also, it's funny, for Frontier, this configuration should be 216. The Airbus is 186 and the... Or no, is it 236 or 216? I can't remember anymore. Can I add more people? Dude, what the hell was that? I got the bar.
America 1099 Albuquerque Center, pushing Alpha approved, expect runway 21.
I'm making shit up. Oh, okay. Sounds about right. Dude, bronze member, N and 16F cabin economy. So what is here? This is still economy. Only like the first row should be like... Yeah, this is interesting. I hope they make them both though. I mean, no, definitely. Flybeam V2 needs to happen, and like I said, I don't know enough about Kayad to really make a defined statement. Alright, real Battler, close the load of the last bags in the front. Like I said, AP is already on, so we can skip that part of the checklist. Altimeters reference seatbelts. Coming on now that the fuel is on. No smoking to the auto position. Nav and logo lights are good. Off, off, off. Auto strobe set. Good. Left wall. Nav auto up there is good. No external power as it is not required. In fact, we'll actually just send that away so it stops telling us that it's there. So...
Albuquerque Center, good evening. Southwest 284, flight level 340, descending on the Hydra 1. And we have information, Charlie.
I wonder if that was the guy who was out of LA or if...
Oh, sorry, Southwest 933, check. I'm sorry,
oh, that's Jeff Fabiano.
Wait, checking in.
I just realized who that
Southwest
voice
284.
Yeah, that's Jeff. Well, no, wait. Southwest 284. I don't know where this 284 guy is, but the 9033 guy was Jeff Fabiano. Yeah, I'm checking on VATSIM radar right now. Yeah, that's Fabiano.
Alright, Southwest 284. I don't have you. I have a Southwest 933 and a Southwest 1208. Just east of Blythe, about 5 miles, descending at a flight
That
level
is the oldest
320.
one they have,
Is that
although
you?
in like Denver, I don't think
Yeah,
they
that's me. Here, stand
changed
by
the
one.
layout. Anyways, as I was saying, aircraft
Yeah,
is
number
loaded.
1225. I gave you the intersection, sir. Runway
Cool,
21
before
intersection,
search,
roll
let's
back
park
to
the
the
284.
Foxtrot Charlie Hill.
We should be on the right one now. Stand by for squawk.
Oh, right, they're gonna close this up now. Load sheet. We will take this 177 plus 2.
So, we fire radar contact 9 to the east of
See, like,
Blythe,
it
UI,
says-
level 3,
it's sad that I can't,
08,
like-
7 to Hyder 1, Phoenix landing west, Phoenix altimeter 2978.
2978 for Southwest 284. And what
Mr.
squawk
Rizzo
did you want
don't
for us?
know how, but we'll take it.
Yeah, stand by 1.
Send to MIC2. We'll go to the departure. Sync load sheet final.
Yeah, it should be
Sync
7257.
weather. Packs on.
It sounds like
NEIs
you, or it looks
on.
like you have it. Or actually, you don't.
Optimal
7257.
flaps. We will calculate.
7257,
Send
Southwest
this
284.
over to the McDouglas. So in the perf we have 2.06 flex 41. Meaning we got 13.4 trip fuel, 5 minutes, 11, blah 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 blah. We're all good
So it's
there.
1208, radar contact 2 to the east of Blythe, wire level 310, to the Hyder 1, Phoenix landing west, Phoenix altimeter 2978.
Expect to land west. I cleared the descent on
148,
my
50.
Yeah, for
Takeoff,
December,
takeoff
the
speed
Hyder 1,
verified,
Phoenix landing
windows and
west.
beacons closed. Let's go ahead and do the
And
thing.
Southwest 1208, when you get a chance, box 7366.
Beacon light coming on. They're gonna take the jetway back from us.
Southwest 1208, reduce speed to 210 knots from me, but I'm just gonna get some space in between you and top. You guys are bunched up there.
210 something.
Albuquerque Center, good evening, Delta 694, flight level 340, about 30 miles northeast of Flagstaff.
So 634, radar contact, position reported. It looks like a little off course here. You're heading to LAX, right?
Affirmative, I'm on, I think I'm on my flight plan as filed.
Oh no. It should not.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Oh, okay, I see what you filed there. All right. Typically, your routing's a little bit differently between Denver and there, but that's fine.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought it was
an
different, but,
alternative
you know, that's what FlightAware gave me for the real flight, so, you know, wasn't feeling particularly creative tonight.
route.
He's taking more of the scenic tour down south.
Wasn't
I don't get to
feeling
fly down here
protected
too often,
creative
you know.
tonight. By the way, let's go and get our block time on.
Locking gear.
Gear is being locked. Even though realistically they call for tower at Phoenix to
So
push back.
Just keep your speed
I'm not gonna bother.
250 through the descent, please, for spacing.
I will keep the speed 250 greater for Southwest 284.
Dude, this lighting is actually pissing me off. Face east.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Southwest 284, we're going to shoot for a 280. Does that work for you?
That works for me, sir. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Oh, on the right side, that would. No, no, I started engine 2. It should be this one. There we go. Actually, I realize these are CFMs. These start so fast anyways, I'm gonna just, by the time we're done.
Via Alpha Charlie Echo, cross runway 8 at Charlie. Over 1225 Whiskey, 5 runway heading, wind 160 now, runway 21 clear for takeoff.
Yeah, we're not gonna have the twin engine taxi because that engine's already ready. Or sorry, we're not gonna have the single engine taxi because the engines are going to be ready by the time we get out of here. Flight controls. Perf 2.
Set parking brakes.
And now we're all nice and lovely pushed back onto Yankee.
Unlocking gear.
Terminal 3 to our left-hand side there.
Pass the tapes around your waist.
I really got to get the custom voices. Alright, after start checklist
Contract
anti-ice.
disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Check, ECAM status
Left is
check.
clear.
Rudder
Right is
trim.
clear.
Reset. Engine mode normal. We should have Lady up here in a second with us. There she is. Give us a salute. Give us a salute, give us a salute, give us a salute. Hell yeah. Before taxi checklist, flight controls are free and clear. Flaps are 2.6 set. Radar, predictive wind shear, and set, and set. Engine mode set. Takeoff no blue. Confirmed. After start checklist complete. Pro feeds on. APU bleed coming off. Taxi light on. And what's the information now? Information Charlie is current. And Center Frontier 2083 east on Yankee with information Charlie ready to go 25 right.
Frontier Flight 2083, runway 25 right, taxi via Delta.
25 right via Delta, Frontier Flight 2083. Alright, so we're via Delta, so we'll take a right out of here, and then the non-Uber
Circuit
area.
1099, runway 21, line up and wait.
So we'll just take a right over across this line, and we'll go all
Circuit
the way
1099,
down.
it's going to be a few minutes. I got a slower prop plane in front of you, just departed.
Alright, auto brake max, spoilers.
Over
on.
1225 Whiskey, Rick contact,
Take
stay
off
healthy, leaving.
config check.
Climb 18, flight level 300, turn right direct Zuni.
That's how you're supposed to pull out of there so you don't blast absolutely everything.
Southwest 1208, resume in warp speed.
And we're on Delta. Cabin crew is ready. Cabin lights are low. Next stop, San Diego, folks.
Market 1099. For now, flight runway heading. You'll suspect vectors onto the arrival. Wind 1609, runway 21, clear for takeoff. November 1225 Whiskey. Hold off at 3000. I'll need the best forward airspeed for me, please. Are you able to give me a 250 on that thing or no?
There's the southwest ramp, the new Delta terminal, there's the high D gates, as you can see there.
Alright, when you level off, if you can give me 250, that'll work out.
30% with like this many people on, and I still have to put so much power into these engines. There's the low D gates, which at this time of night would be actually fucking deserted. Actually, it's 10:30. They'd be the last flights of the night going out of there, so it wouldn't be deserted, but they'd be pretty close.
So it's 284. We're slowing up to 250 here for Gila. Is that going to work for you? You want us to go quicker?
So it's 284. Yeah, give me Zoom normal speed now. I get good space from Community and Company.
Zoom normal speed, Southwest 284.
Southwest 284. To set maintain 6000. I expect the. Well, it's your choice. Runway 25 left or 26. What do you want?
We'll take runway 26 as we got programmed.
Runway 25 right.
Southwest 284. Expect visual 26.
Expect visual 26 descend to maintain 6000. Southwest 284.
Frontier Flight 23. Wind com. Runway 25 right. Clear for takeoff.
Runway 25 right. Clear for takeoff. Frontier Flight 2083. Alright, we've already been cleared for takeoff. We'll get the lights on once we get closer.
Parker 1099, ready to contact CL2 leaving. Parker 1099, fly runway heading for now, climb maintain flight level 300.
Runway turnoffs. Wing lights.
America 1099, just communicate what my plan is. Just have you on that heading for about 10 miles, and I'll turn you right direct Zuni, and that should get you around the slower traffic.
Alright, clear left, clear right. And we're already cleared for takeoff, so we'll go in chronos. And man flex SRS gloom green auto thrust blue. 80 knots, cross check, it's 100 knots, nose gear neutral. V1 rotate. Oh, it's just such a crisp rotate. Gear coming up.
Set control to notify the Peters to information. Charlie, expect the visual approach from 26 or. Actually, I'll give you a choice. You want 25 left or 26.
And let's go and bring these lights in, retract.
Yeah, we have Charlie on board.
And
78.
we'll just ride the wing lights.
Yes, go 25 left. We'll be Whisper Gate.
Yep, alright, expecting visual 25 left.
And come left. Lever climb.
Frontier Flight 23, ready to contact CL2 leaving.
And Frontier Flight 23 crossing 3600.
Frontier Flight 23, climb maintain flight level 360.
Climb maintain flight level 360, Frontier Flight 23.
Hey, Frontier Flight 23, could you give me your best rate of climb out of to about 13,000? Right.
And we'll give you that 1 second, Frontier Flight 23.
American 1099 to your right, direct Zuni.
Alright, so we're gonna do a thing.
Over 1225 Whiskey, climb maintain level 300. Actually, Frontier Flight 23, hold off at 6,000 and then proceed direct Firebird.
And we'll hold 6,000, proceed direct Firebird, Frontier Flight 23. Alright.
Southwest 34, event altitude is going to maintain 7,000. Traffic's going to be after 12 o'clock, southwest bound, 11 miles out of 5,000, holding off at 6,000, Airbus A321.
As we join you in the cabin shortly.
7,000, we'll look for the traffic Southwest 284.
Oh my gosh, why does it change the cabin lights on me?
Southwest 1208, it's going to maintain 6,000. Frontier Flight 2083, traffic is going to be off here 2 o'clock, 8 miles eastbound out of 11,200, sending down to 7,000, Boeing 737.
And Frontier Flight 23, we got the traffic off at 12:30.
Frontier Flight 23, once you get past that traffic, get you a fire.
Copy that, 23. And we're just going to ride the top of these mountains, guys, while we go out and over. So that's Jeff Fabiano passing right over us right there. One of the other Wings for Hope members there. Keep our wing lights on. Actually, we'll fully illuminate just to make sure. Just to make sure we're as spottable as we can be for these guys. So this begs the question, is Jeff streaming or... He is. He is. Hey Russian, if you're still here, do you know who won the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight?
Southwest 284, traffic no load. Factory is going to maintain 6,000 before Lemoyne heading 00.
I got a 6,000 for Southwest 284. And did you give us that?
Yeah, after Lemoyne heading 080, Factory as well approach course.
Alright, after Lemoyne heading 080 down to 6,000, Southwest 284.
Frontier Flight 23, traffic no load. Factory climb maintain level 360.
And clear traffic climbing at 360, Frontier Flight 2083. Alright, let's get up there and we're actually just gonna use open climb. Go ahead and bring the lights back off. We'll keep the wing lights out still. And we're gonna cut these off just so we can get that extra engine power in.
Continuous.
Approach checklist.
Oh, Rachel? Have her do the checklist. She wants to upload some data.
I'm just checking out Jeff's stream on the side.
Upload to FMC.
I'm Russian. I forgot what I asked you.
23 direct Hobbs.
And direct Hobbs on 2523.
Frontier Flight 23 direct Hobbs.
Request your takeoff data, and then you're going to uplink to FMC. She's going to do that. And click on the co-pilot section here. And this is what
And we're above 10,000. Once we get out of the turn, we'll clear up the seatbelt sides. Wing lights can come off.
Preparation, through flight procedure, start AP. These are all things that you can tell her to do. And this is the checklist on the left.
There's that second Frontier or Southwest traffic that was inbound when we were first landing. You know what my favorite sound is in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Wind. Actually, my favorite fucking sound.
Yeah, no problem, Dallas. Any questions? I'm new to it too, so I can help you the best I can.
I'm hoping we have an LA Center. We don't, but we still have a San Diego Tower, so at least we got that going on.
There's our gate right over there. And select.
Southwest 284 to still maintain 4,000.
It's going to maintain 4,000, Southwest 284.
Southwest 1208 depart Lemoyne heading 080 vectors following approach course.
What, Lemoyne 080 something.
Evening, Phoenix Center, American 2156 on the ground at Phoenix with information Charlie, looking to pick up 5-hour clearance to Newark.
It's so tempting
American
after this Russian to still spool up like a cross country. And then like go to bed after that. Speaking of which, when I'm done with this flight, I don't know if you're still going to be on. I'm going to probably be on for another hour or two. So if you want to hang out once I'm done with this flight, I'm going to still be on for a while.
Market 2156, I got it down, and I'll get a PDC here in a second.
We'll look for the PDC, 2156.
Go ahead and refresh the METAR, apply the METAR. Really, we can low auto brake into 321 into fucking San Diego and be like just fine. Venus Gilboy Prod, howdy howdy, welcome and hope you're having a wonderful evening, morning, day, or night, wherever you are. I got VATSIM this week. Oh, hell yeah, man. Definitely make sure you study and pay attention to what you're doing, as there's a lot of, I'd say not so much a lot of like procedures you need to know, but definitely make sure you know how to fly your aircraft and you understand the airspaces and how top-down works. I think if you can understand those two major things and then how to read charts, you can basically fly anywhere once you kind of get used to the talking and everything. But welcome. Always glad to see more people getting into VATSIM.
Southwest 284 to 718 3000, turn left heading 350, call the fuel when you have it. It's going to be at your 10 o'clock, 5 miles.
We're down to 3,000, 350 on the heading. We'll let you know when we have the airport inside Southwest 284.
Let me do this real fast before I forget. Next phase, cruise, 0.81. I am so mad. Why are you mad? What has you angry on this beautiful Friday evening? Speaking of which, we'll go ahead and turn these seatbelt signs off.
Southwest 284, field in sight.
Southwest 284, clear visual approach runway 26.
Clear visual approach runway 26, Southwest 284.
Southwest 1208, instead of maintaining 4,000.
Instead of maintaining 4,000 something.
You know what we're going to do, guys, just because I can, we're going to do... that was a mistake. Okay, let me... Okay, now let's try this again. We'll do... Okay, let's do this, then we'll shorten this. Okay, just throw this up here, that way we can watch Jeff come in and land. Make that a little bit larger. I have tried to fly every day this week, and then it takes so long to get clearance, then my mother tells me to get off. Also, I'm happy that Jake Paul won. Oh, the thing was rigged then, that's what I heard. If Jake Paul won, the thing is completely rigged. Like, there's no way. He should have killed him. But, no, yeah, clearance shouldn't take that long to get. If you're flying out of busier airports, that may be why. Like, if you go to London Heathrow at, like, peak time, or during an event, yeah, it's going to be, like, 20-30 minutes to get clearance. Like, I'd say if you're going to fly on VATSIM, set aside at minimum 2.5 to 3 hours. Because that kind of guarantees you get your groundwork, which is probably about 30 to 40 minutes of startup, you know, takeoff clearance, pre-flight and everything else. And then this also gives you time to do your... Obviously, you fly, and then you do your landing, your shutdown, and watch everyone deboard and everything. So, that's definitely my recommendation. You flew out of Detroit with fluke coverage. Hell yeah, dude. Love Detroit.
350, the turn to airport's going to be after 10 o'clock, 15 miles, report way on the field and site.
I definitely need to fly out of Detroit again, especially now that we have the 321 with the Sharklets. I think the thank you livery will be making an appearance.
With Conroe with 26, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 26, Southwest 284.
There goes Jeff.
694, the my airspace, ready to serve terminate, change of frequency approved. Thanks for joining us tonight. Have a good one.
Switching to for Delta 694. Thanks so much for the ATC. We'll see you.
Started taxi after I waited for an hour. Yeah, if it gets busy like that, that's the reality. And that's like I said, always. So here's the reality, right? Your clearance, you can get your clearance at any time. Your pushback is what actually matters. So your clearance, the second you spawn in and turn on your radios, for example, since I'm Frontier Flight 2083 request clearance, right? Then just start doing everything else. Because unless they change your route drastically, what you file, your departure, your SID, your runway, all of it is going to be what they tell you, unless they change it. So you can already start pre-plugging a little bit of things in, right? And from there, you've already got that going. Now, by the time your aircraft's ready and they're like, hey, clearance on request, you know, advise when ready to copy, you tell them ready to copy, they give you your clearance, advise when ready to start. You just immediately reply, you know, we've got our clearance, we're ready for push and start, and that way you're already in the queue for push and start. That's how you speed these things up. But always, always, always get your clearance immediately, because that is what you'll wait the longest for while you can do so many other things. Once you get to the push and start phase, you need to actually be ready to push and start within like 5 minutes. You need to get your aircraft ready to taxi within like 5 or 6, 2 to 5 minutes, depending on the aircraft. Yeah, if you can set up your plane in 5 minutes, then just the second you get in, just get your clearance. Like, just like that, you know? I need to get some effects. Russia told me about the contrails, and now that I've seen how bad these are, I can never unsee these contrails. I was going to use a picture for the thumbnail for a flight, for a YouTube video, actually, that I put out today, and it was awful. So, yeah, that's I don't really have much more than that. That was a very run-off sentence, but the reality is it was just awful. Also, I realized, I'm glad I noticed this, I didn't actually switch over, update the stream size. So there you go, now we can see Jeff landing, and actually, we can also theater mode this. I don't really care if you see my bookmarks, like... And actually, I realize, if I really do care, I can do this. Okay, well, hold on. There we go. Now I just moved it up there, so in case it was actually a concern, now it no longer can be. Jeez, I'm going to pause my head tracker for a minute here. So what's your favorite aircraft, Bean? Which you've been enjoying flying on the network?
Frontier Flight 23, leaving my airspace, for the service domain, change of frequency approved. Good night.
And over to advisory frequency for Frontier Flight 2083. Appreciate your service tonight. See ya. Alright, and we are over to Unicom advisory frequency 122.8. No more friendship for us here, unfortunately. Unmute Jeff's stream real fast.
Yeah.
So there's Jeff landing in there, runway 26 on the north side. He's passing Terminal 3 there on his left-hand side, passing the Honeywell factory facility on the right.
So let's 284, we're going to Charlie 7.
Look at that low auto brake. That's auto brake 2, actually.
Bravo Sierra.
I was flying the A330-900, but I like the fly-by-wire A320. Okay. Yeah, the fly-by-wire A330-900, it's not a personal favorite of mine. But it does get the job done, especially if you're looking to do like longer hauls and other such things. I am hoping that with the models and everything else visually, he does have the default scenery loaded. That's just saying it looks like it's doubled over. That explains why his perf was even worse than mine could have been for him having such a better system. The fly-by-wire A320 is good as well. I still bounce back and forth between whether I should use the fly-by-wire or the NEV2 A320. It just always ends up being a toss-up for me. Oh, we're picking up a pretty nasty nighttime headwind as we fly across the desert here. You don't see that 117 knot headwind. That's pretty gross. Still got about 30 minutes on the flight time. You have a bunch of routes. Hell yeah. Always, yeah, you gotta diversify your flying. I say that as this is like my 1500th time flying between Phoenix and one of the Bay Area, or the SoCal cities. But absolutely love this route particularly. Gonna accelerate up to our cruise speed here. Oh, of course I know Owls. Dude, Owls is a legend. Yeah, Owls is a great guy. Absolute legend. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. What routes do you have going on? What are you thinking? Look at this nighttime cabin. Got the green lights. Forgot. Their labs don't click open, right? But you can still go into... Never mind, there's nothing there. Oof. Alright. While you type those route out, I will be right back. I just need to grab my water. Alright, I'm back. Tomorrow is Atlanta to Boston to JFK to YYZ. JFK to YYZ is with Captain Morpheus. Sunday is Salt Lake City to Los Angeles to Seattle to Los Angeles. Oh, hold on. Sunday is Salt Lake City to Los Angeles to Seattle to Los Angeles. Monday is Denver to Atlanta, and then Tuesday is Chicago ORD to Tampa to Atlanta. Damn, you got a lot of time for flying, Bean. I wish. I don't have that much time for flying. That's awesome. Top of descent here in about 30 miles. I really do forget how short this flight is sometimes. Let's go and go back into here. We'll go to our planned field because that'll our planned summary will have our landing weight 153.80 for the weight. So we'll do 153 point. It's 153.08, so we'll do 0.1. Wednesday is Minneapolis to JFK to Detroit, and then Thursday is Atlanta to Juliana to Orlando. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds like a good time as well. Dude, look at how lit up the desert is. This is kind of crazy to some degree. I don't know about you guys. I think this should be Blythe, right, coming up here. No, this is Yuma, sorry. We're still in Arizona. We're far south of the I-10. Blythe is like up in the air. Oh, you don't have school until next Sunday. Oh, that's right, because they... See, when I was in high school, Thanksgiving break was like the last 2 days of that week. So you went to school Monday, Tuesday. You were off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and everyone was back next week. Now, Thanksgiving is 2 weeks. It's this week and then next week. No, that is Yuma. Palm Springs is on the other side of this long body of water where the nose of the aircraft is. So this is the south part. This is like Hermosillo or something like that. Hermosillo. And then on the far north up here, where the aircraft nose now is, up there, that's where Palm Springs and, what's it called is. Yeah, because those mountains that run alongside up right there, that mountain range, is what separates Palm Springs from, like, outer Riverside, California. You do have school next week. Oh, okay, interesting. Not the week after. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, that's definitely something. Okay. Yeah, here they changed it up, so everyone is in school now. And like I said, I haven't been in high school in like 7 years now. 8 years, 6 years. Yeah, so Jeff has the default and the base sooner loaded, which is why his game looks like that. Anyways, we're going to go and clear that back up now that he's landing and doing his thing. Want to know more routes? Yeah, what else you got? Still got a little bit of time before we descend here, so we can keep each other company and just kind of hang out. I think I'm doing DCA to Boston tomorrow. I haven't figured out exactly what it is. Friday is Montreal to Atlanta to Vancouver. Ooh, that'll be a fun one. Is that going to be Air Canada? Rouge, or is that going to be mainline? Because it sounds like you're doing some Air Canada stuff there. Although, interesting, the turnaround of, not to Vancouver, but that's still, what was I going to say? I'm thinking of a different one I read up there. Saturday, I'm getting my, ooh, excuse me. Saturday, I'm getting my confirmation sacrament for church. Oh, that's cool. Congratulations on that. Company message. Delta, actually. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, going through Atlanta. You're gonna be flying the thank you livery. You are flying Las Vegas to Atlanta. Ooh, that'll be fun. Or that sounds fun. I haven't done anything into Atlanta in a while. I will say that much. Mitar San Diego is... A330. I want to say that's one of the routes that I did was the A330. I want to say I did Atlanta. I think it was Atlanta to Salt Lake though. When I flew the A330, or it was all the way to Los Angeles. Okay, so we're 250 for 06 with the 29904. 29904. 250 for 6. When you land, I am going to bed. Oh, I feel that. I appreciate you hanging out with me, Bean. Sunday is San Francisco to Atlanta to Honolulu. Woo, man, you're doing some long routes. I'll say that for sure. Like, that's, what, 3.5 to 4 hours east, and then another 7.5 hours. No, I'm sorry, 8, almost 9 hours back west to Honolulu. And you're going to be going against the winds as well, so ooh, that's definitely one. Temperature 15 degrees. Yeah, that looks good there. Shoot, and we shot past our top of descent because I was so busy talking. Okay, we'll go ahead and... We need to be between... What's the first hard limit? Where do we need to be? We'll do 6,000 for lucky. We should still be able to make this down pretty easily. Manage speed coming in. Monday is Palm Springs to Atlanta to Phoenix. Tuesday is San Diego to Atlanta. So are these all real-world routes, or are these routes you've been just kind of like you want to do? What are they? Because they seem like they're real-world routes. Definitely the aircraft swapping, but they definitely seem real. So JFK, Atlanta to Boston. Hell yeah. All right. So... I'm gonna go and focus up here just a little bit for a second, get our seatbelt signs back on as we begin this descent over the California desert. I was gonna go open climb to get us back on the descent path, but I don't want to slam into a mountain, so we're not gonna be just open climb. Real routes. Okay, that's what I thought. Black Friday flights are Charles de Gaulle to JFK and then JFK back to Heathrow. Dude, you're such a savage. Like, I know you're probably going to be doing stuff in between all these, like most people who do long hauls. But, like, holy shit, that's savage. That's definitely something. Let me just say. Is this Palm Springs? No. Like I said, Palm Springs is off to the right-hand side over there. We're just flying over Imperial. We're basically flying over the middle of nowhere on the border. Yeah, no, Palm Springs is just right up to the north there, northwest. Okay, so we're back on the descent path. We'll put those in all the way so we don't kill ourselves. Wrong lake. Yeah, no, exactly. It's like, if you fly to Los Angeles, you'll typically fly past Palm Springs, but if you fly to San Diego from anywhere, like, further east than Phoenix, you'll end up south of it. Like, I think the Vor was here for a second, actually. Oh, no, I am mistaken. I can't think. Oh, yeah. Palm Springs is an airport I've actually only bothered to fly into with the Gen Av. I've actually never bothered to fly into with any sort of aircraft. I'm really just waiting for the E-Jets to be developed. There's just certain aircraft that I really don't want to fly into specific places because it just seems more fitting for them. So, kind of a nitpick for me there personally. You flew there IRL. I've been to Palm Springs IRL. I've driven to it, but I've never been to the airport. Atlanta to Palm Springs, yeah. So I take it you're a huge Delta fanboy. I say fanboy because I'm an absolute Delta lover. Like when I fly Delta. I'll always worship Delta. Biscoff cookies by Delta. Like I am a big Delta lover. We're gonna turn on the terrain radar as well real fast because I don't think we can. Is that the reflection of the moon? I think it's the tablet. Sure, this actually put that tablet to sleep. Saturday is Frankfurt to Atlanta. Hell yeah. Are you using the Aerosoft Frankfurt or the Aviotech Frankfurt? Or are you using the default Frankfurt? Been in the air for 35 minutes, on the clock for 45 and block total time. Correction, I am flying from Frankfurt to Atlanta to Johannesburg or Cape Town. Wow, like I said, these are some routes. The computer gonna explode. Also, just so you guys know, given the hour, I'm not going to do a replay. You only have 3 sceneries. That's okay. Definitely going to be some on sale for Christmas, so you might be able to get some money or something to get some more. But that's completely okay. I have a lot of sceneries over time. I work, I'm an adult, but it's definitely a lot of money, so I don't expect everyone to have all the sceneries. So that's okay if you've only got 3 sceneries. Monday is Atlanta to Nassau to Atlanta. Ooh, that's spicy. I've never flown to Nassau IRL or in Sim, so that's definitely another fun one, it seems. Wrong button. Well, correct button, but wrong intention. So yeah, that crash descent we did immediately is all we needed. If I had gone into open descent, I probably wouldn't have been paying attention, and then I would have had to climb back up our altitude level. Do we still have a tower online? We do, and they are on 1183. I have the free Milwaukee. Hell yeah. I still gotta fly into there. I was thinking about doing Phoenix to Milwaukee because that's a route for Phoenix. Holy shit, someone's flying a A380 from Emirates from Portland to Phoenix. Milwaukee, and then I have the LAX City builds as well, which is a good scenery. Definitely a good choice, I'd say. Tuesday is MJB to Atlanta. Well, you finally got me. I don't think I know what MJB is, and if I do, I forgot what it was. I've been able to say every single one of these iCows you put in there. I don't know that one. Right turn. Montego Bay. Oh, okay, that makes sense, yeah. Oh, right, our descent to checklist is... We'll go and go 299 or 4.5 anyways. I feel like this should be... That Thursday, I don't have anything scheduled. Oh yeah, you gotta give yourself time to breathe sometime. Passing 17,500. Oh wow, what the Nightbot, oh my. What the Nightbot? Okay, wow. Nightbot just chose violence right there for a second. Wow, it deleted everything too. That's so gross. Okay, we'll disable that one. Saturday is Salt Lake, Minneapolis, Detroit, Atlanta, and then I don't know what SPO is. Sunday is Cancun to Atlanta. Nice. Those are nice little good ones. The world revolves around Atlanta, I see, but when it's one of the better defaults, I definitely cannot argue. Coming up on Helix was supposed to be between 15 and 12,270. Do you want me to write them all again? No, you're good. I saw all of them. Like, I read them all. It's just you put like caps in, and then it just tweaked out. Like, I guess it had a limit of like 8 caps, and since you did Friday and then all the codes, it counted you up to 10, so that's why it did it. But I disabled the excessive caps now because, to be honest, I type in all caps when I'm excited. That's a little questionable why it went that route. Coming up on 12,000. Yeah, Nightbot really be choosing violence out here against the chat. Also, I realize I gotta go. How do I do this? There we go. I realized Russian was a moderator on my... He's a moderator on my Twitch channel, but he's not a moderator here because I forgot to set it up since he hasn't been in the YouTube chat too much. So there we go. Now Russian has the mod as well. Monday is Vancouver to Toronto. Always a fun one. Tuesday's Tampa to Boston. BDA, is that supposed to be Bradley? But because I know Bradley's BDL, so that's why I'm asking. I don't think I know BDA. Speed brake's attracted, we'll go ahead and get the wing lights on. Bermuda, there we go. Oh, we did not get the minimums. We're just going to use the chart again. Gross, RNAV, 27 Yankee, minimums are 680. Okay, that's horrifying. The reason I say that was horrifying is because I couldn't see jack shit in front of me once I came out into those clouds. Like, I honestly could have hit a mountain at that point. There's San Diego off in the... No, that's not San Diego. No, yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure there's San Diego off in the distance over there. Los Angeles to Incheon, Reno to Atlanta to Denver, San Diego to Salt Lake to Mexico, Atlanta to San Francisco, or Los Angeles to Anita. Those are, yeah, dude, you got so many routes planned. That's Wednesday's Phoenix to Atlanta. Let's go. Phoenix represent. Alright, we're going into the lateral deviation mode now. I am done. Hey, that's an awesome list. I like it. I would fly with you. Is that the airport in the distance? Yes, that is San Diego, and also I appreciate it. You guys are always more than welcome to join along. I am kind of a later night streamer. I work during the day, so I definitely keep busy. But I definitely do appreciate that. Alright, we're beginning our slowdown to 210 knots. I'm not going to deploy the flaps yet. What is your average landing rate? Yeah. That's what it is. I probably land between like an average of 250 to 350. I'm a pretty like standard, consistent, like put it down kind of lander, so it also helps when my frame rate into the airport isn't absolute garbage. Also, that isn't the arrival airport. I was wrong. That's the MCAS, because Yeah, that's Miramar or some shit right there, if I'm not mistaken. Unless the turn is just that aggressive. No, that is the airport. Yeah. Yeah, that's the airport. No, that's not the airport. Final guess. There's the airport right there, because there's the city of San Diego. Alright, we're blowing through speed restrictions like none other, so we'll go ahead and... .234, nice. Alright, let's go and bring the speed in. We'll go and fall down to 180. We're 11 miles. Go and contact the tower. San Diego Tower, Frontier Flight 2883, inbound runway 27 with information Tango.
Frontier Flight 2083, Lindbergh Tower. Thanks for the information. First on arrival. Wing 240 at 6, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 27, clear to land, and glad we could bring you that spicy information tonight for Frontier Flight 2083. Alright, we'll bring out the gears, arm the speed brake. We should have our landing pop up here in a second. Owls. Hey, Owls, what's up, my man? Mike, Mickey Mike, what's up, y'all? You guys are just in time for the greatest landing we'll ever see into here. Go and get these guys pre-extended. Go ahead and bring in, where is it? I'm losing the approach mode. We're gonna go flaps to full, speed down. Leave. Alright, go and run through landing checklist. Reference altimeter check, seatbelt sight, minimum 680. Auto brake low set. Engine mode is off as required. Landing no.
566. Can we get the code for the seal beach transition? I can't find it in the route planning.
Take taxi lights on.
Was that for the
turn off lights on and landing lights on?
Yeah, Sierra Lima, India.
Look at that gorgeous frontier.
India. Joe 566, thank you.
No worries.
Alright, we're at 2,000. One red. Or sorry, one white, 3 reds. Wind's coming in from the slight left. We'll go ahead and push it through. Gonna be my plane. For a 5-mile final. Alright. Arm the go around altitude of 4,000. I'm pretty sure it's 5,000 here. I actually didn't study the approach plate. I just did the arrival plate. Or sorry, I didn't, yeah. These will keep the flight director off here. Oh shit, and this, I think, oh, not that. Okay, that is off. Just had to make sure. Do a little wobble, 1,000 feet check, pull it back up just a little bit. Two whites, lock it in, folks. Oh yeah, 2 whites, 2 red. Right on the descent path, downtown San Diego off our left-hand side.
Minimum.
Proceed. Final check, lights check. Landing rate will pop up in the top left-hand here, falling a little bit below the slope. Over the parking garages. Drop the right wing a little bit here. Lighting up the ground there. Modest flare in.
50. 30.
Pull the throttle over the numbers and just let it fall right down onto those thousands. 300 feet per minute. 2 gear down. Brakes,
Frontier Flight
reversers.
2083, welcome to San Diego. Left when able, taxi to the ramp by Bravo. Thanks for flying.
Left one able via Bravo. Thanks for being here, Frontier Flight 2083. Gonna go to manual braking here. Alright, 300 feet per minute into San Diego. We will always take that. Exit left right here. Pump those 321 brakes. I don't actually know where Frontier parks over here. I think they park down at the very end. If I'm not mistaken, they get jammed into the corner down here. So we are down and around. Hell yeah. Go and clean this bad boy up a little bit. Bring those in. Bring that to taxi. Turn off lights coming off. Strobe light coming off. Wing light coming off. I will bring my dome light in. Seatbelts coming off. APU is coming on. What's your question, my friend? I'm going to look to my right here and break everyone's necks. I'm just going to pick a gate. I generally don't know where I'm going. We're going to park at gate 39 because it's just right over here. Make sure this is the gate. Okay, cool. Go and bring the flaps in. Bring the spoilers back down. Go and disable the no more smoking sign for these guys in there. Probe heat's coming off. Auto. Off. Off. When I am landing, my auto throttle always turns on and I have to go around. How do I fix that? So if your auto throttle comes on while you're flying, you're either being too aggressive with your throttle and you're activating. If you go too high into the high power gate, it'll activate the go around track mode and that'll do it. With the Airbus, you basically don't need to touch. Like, you can do manual landing with the throttles, right? I don't bother to, but you can. And you can just take control of it at the end, or you can do full. But as far as, it going into the go-around mode, that... Oh, there's nobody here. Okay, there is nobody here to guide us in. That's kind of tragic. Wow. Okay, that's sad. Nobody here for our beautiful Frontier A321 to guide us in. But, yeah, as far as that goes, I'm not too sure beyond that, unfortunately. I'd have to see it to kind of understand what exactly is happening and how you may or may not be handling the aircraft. We're going to cheat a little bit. Normally I don't do this, but, too perfect of a night for... Alright, and we're in. And we will go ahead and 1 and 2 coming off, beacon coming off.
The boarding requested.
You already know, airplane. There's our beautiful ground workers coming over in their United gear. We probably didn't park at the right gates. That is okay, though. We'll go and bring up the checklist for parking. Chocks, engines, fuel pumps can come off except for the left pump, which we will use to fuel the APU.
And bitch, Jet 576, we're holding short, Charlie.
So,
last caller, say again.
off. Engines are off. Lights are off. Logo lights can stay on as per the SOP.
576.
Light lights extended so that they can be inspected. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Much Bean. I really appreciate you. You have a great rest of your night and enjoy your flying. Always nice to see you as well. I look forward to seeing you around.
Jet 576, runway 27, taxi via Charlie, altimeter 2994.
Trying to think of just like
Taxi via Charlie to 27, Vision Jet 576.
Damn, dude, imagine actually working in this cluttered of a space. That's pretty gross. Alright, we'll go and continue running through this. Flight directors are off on that side.
Now, Vision Jet 576 for the Sayward 2 departure, we only have 09
supply
for
off.
the
I don't know why
plan
I'm doing this manual. I have a head tracker. Standby compass off.
Vision Jet
Those are
576,
off.
you should be on the Seaward 2 departure.
Those are off. Those are off. External power.
Seaward 2, yeah, we didn't see that. We only saw the Sayward 2 departure.
Yeah, it should be the Charlie Whiskey Alpha Romeo Delta 2 with the Seal Beach transition.
Oh yeah, we have that one now. We'll put that in as a text. Thank you, Vision Jet 576.
Well, I'm going to go and wrap it up here, guys. For all of y'all who came, hung out with me, talked, chatted, bullshitted, supported me, landed with me, whatever it is you may have did. Thanks. I really appreciate that, and that support goes a long way. Sorry my audio shit the bed for a little bit, but that is okay. Those are just things that happen. So hopefully next time we have the stream up, that won't occur. But yeah, no, seriously guys, thank you all for hanging out, and you guys have a great rest of your day.